Hello, I'm Andie. I'm an artist. I'm very honored to have an exhibition here. The title is Joy Around Me. What does that pertain to? There is a variety of things. It's not only abstract, it's not just only a landscape, it's not representational, it's a mixed bag. Watercolor, collages, because of my textile background, I sometimes cut things up and weave them into paper again. It's a little bit of everything. I'm just plain having fun, you know? I started really early. I was maybe 3 or 4. I had a mother that was a teacher. She also taught me how to observe things, how flowers grow, how plants grow, how different trees have different forms. She always had me with a sketchbook and said, well, you can draw that. That is sort of the beginning. And during the war, I had a very poor education due to the occupation. I quit high school actually quite early and went to art school. That's when I was 16. I had to learn a lot still do. And then in '66 we came to Canada, and an older friend of mine went to university. Then I thought, maybe if she does it, maybe I can do it too. So I went to university, 40. Yeah. It was sort of self-evident. It happened. I didn't even consider, why do I do that? I did it, period. One of my friends said, the Alberta Society of Artists is voting for a new president. Do you want to be a candidate? And I thought, I said, well, okay, if you want to put my name down, that's fine. I'm sure there are other names too. Lo and behold, of course, I became the president out of the blue. And we started to do a lot of exhibitions. In '98, I was awarded the Immigrant of Distinction Award in the Arts. It's not a big deal to do those things. If they think I'm okay, that's good for them. I don't have to be acknowledged. I do what I think is important. I like to be a stimulating person for art in general. I really love the printmaking because it's a graphic process. I paint, I like to paint, but if you ask me, are you a painter? I would rather say I'm more a graphic artist. I like the whole process of layering, looking at it, putting another layer on it. Because you do it in layers, you start to look differently. The beginning is exciting, although very often it's the very first marks or pieces that you say, what now? And then you go and it goes and it goes. And then about 3/4 of the way you say, oh my goodness, this isn't going to work. You have to do something drastically different. And that is almost with every piece. And you have to get over that hump somehow and say, what can you do to fix this so that it's whole and it's complete, and eventually it will come, and then it's okay. On one hand, I like to see what I have done, and I'm in a sense proud of it, but it's not everything, and I don't have to keep it. Imagination and creativity, not just art, but creativity is so important for everybody. Not just only in artwork, but also creativity in policies and in engineering or science, other areas that is not particularly called art. Very often we don't have to impose our ideas. Look at what is happening on your canvas or on your paper or on your plate and go from there. You don't have to think about what now. It will let you know what you can do with it. It's free for all, and it's so much fun. You do sometimes things that come from the inside and you do not know where it comes from. It's not necessarily your mental capability. They said now this, now that, all those steps. You suddenly take up a color and put it there. And then you say, well, where does that come from? How did I think of it? I didn't think of it. It comes unconsciously up. And there it is, and it suddenly had a different character and it had a purpose. I'm excited to have it here, and I'm very thankful to Karen. I would definitely be very honored if people would come and have a look what different shapes of art can be. I hope the people will like the work and can maybe relate to it. That's the most important part.